Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support. Today I'd like to talk about another vlogging rig that I assembled. I purchased the DJI Action 4 camera, and then I bought the small rig cage for it. I did a lot of research on the different cages available for the Action 4, and the small rig cage really suited my needs the best. I also purchased the DJI Mic 2 in color white because I often wear white dress shirts when filming. And the clip fits nicely in the cold shoe on the top of the small rig cage, which is one of the reasons I really liked this cage. I also like the fact that you can access the buttons through the cutouts on this cage, and when you take the access door off of the Action 4, you can also keep the camera plugged in with a USB-C cable. And this is really nice because I purchased a ULANZI handle which has an integrated battery. This way, I don't have to worry about running out of charge when I'm out in the field. I have this large battery handle which will provide additional charge to the Action 4 camera. The small rig cage has a 1/4-20 threaded hole on one side, which allowed me to attach this inexpensive ULANZI light using a 1/4-20 thumb screw and a washer from the hardware store. I also purchased a mini tripod from this company, Zeadio, and this will allow me to have a handle which provides some additional reach, and because there is a ball head on the top, this happens to be an Oben BD-02 ball head, I can adjust the angle of the action camera while I'm holding it. That way I can lock my elbow on my hip and I have maximum comfort when I am out walking around for extended periods of time. So I really like this setup because it offers a comfortable way to vlog, and everything is attached here. So I don't have to worry about forgetting anything at home. What's really nice is that this battery handle, it has a USB type A on one side, which I have connected to the USB-C port on the camera, and I can leave that plugged in all the time. But when I get home, there's a USB-C port on the other side, and I can plug in to this to charge the handle, which in turn charges the battery internally in the DJI Action 4. Without disassembling anything, I can plug in a USB-C cable to the bottom of the ULANZI light, and I can also plug in a USB-C cable to the DJI Mic. I don't have to remove any of these from the rig. I can have 3 USB-C cables, one to charge the battery handle, one to charge the light, and one to charge the DJI Mic 2. So literally, all I have to do is set that on the desk, plug in 3 cables, this charges, and the next day, when I'm ready to go out into the field to vlog, it's ready to go. I don't have to worry about assembling anything. I don't have to worry about forgetting to charge something. I just always plug in 3 USB-C cables, and I'm good to go. I might mention that I purchased a U-Green 200-watt charger which has multiple ports, including USB-C and USB-A. And this allows me to charge this particular rig along with the other rig that I built, which I made a video of previously here on the channel. So I really recommend this small rig cage for anyone who has the DJI Action 4. I really think it's great. It's good quality. It has hinges which allow you to slide the camera in, and you have full access to the screen on the back as well as the screen on the front. I have this lens protector, and I might add that I purchased glass screen protector for the front screen and the lens, and I purchased a glass screen protector for the back screen. In the event this ever were to impact the ground and crack, I have added protection. Now, the cage does protrude out from the glass on the back and also on the front here for the screen, but this lens is not protected. So I decided to get a glass protector for the lens, and I really think that's worth the small investment. One thing else I want to mention on the side here, you've got the power button, which you can access easily. This is the port to plug in the Type-C cable. And on the top, you can access the other button for the camera. There's a lever here which slides, which opens the back in the event you ever want to remove the camera from the cage. So I really think this is the ultimate vlogging rig for someone who owns a DJI Action 4. I intend on using this during the summer while I am outside and creating videos for the channel. The action cameras don't have batteries that last a really long time. These batteries don't last as long as a cell phone. So I really wanted to purchase the ULANZI battery handle to provide me with extra charge while I am out in the field. I don't want to risk running out of battery while I'm outside, and I didn't want to mess with having to open the cage to pull out the battery and then put in a different battery. I did not purchase any additional batteries for the Action 4. I just didn't want to mess with changing out batteries and then have to worry about charging those batteries when I go home and then transporting those batteries with me out into the field. I just felt as though having the battery handle was a better solution. I can just leave it plugged in. When I get this home, I charge up the handle, which in turn charges up the camera. I plug in, charge the light, charge the Mic 2. I don't even have to remove the Mic 2 from the rig to charge it. I can just plug right into the USB-C port on the side. And I can also plug into the USB-C port on the bottom of the light. So everything is there. I might mention this tripod handle is really comfortable, and it's fairly rigid, and it has rubber feet on it too, so it's not going to slide around. So that was pretty inexpensive. Really, none of the components that I bought here cost much, except for the DJI Mic 2, which in order to use this, I might mention you have to update the DJI Action 4 and the Mic 2 with the latest firmware. Once you do that, then you can connect the DJI Mic 2 to the Action 4. You don't have to have any special audio adapter like you do with a GoPro in order to use an external mic. You can simply use this as long as you have the latest firmware installed on both the camera and the mic. So this is the vlogging rig that I built. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything else that you can think of that I should potentially add to this to make it even better, let me know about that in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see everyone in the next one.